Hold. I literally did the same thing that I always do and launched the game without my controller being plugged in. With the one game that you have to launch with it plugged in. So that was fun. But hey, we're back. We did it. We're here. I am excited. I almost just quit out of Vigo too. That would have been something. You refresh this. Do 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 do. Right. So. We're getting rid of this for this. We're getting rid of this for this. What do you mean it's learned? How did it? Oh. Oops. I don't know. You could get rid of 90% of your skills. Okay. I think I missed out on Avatar Lady. Oh, the princess? Yeah. I'm contemplating if I want... Centaurimon is... You have Aura and Revive. You also have Aura and Revive. I'm debating getting rid of Kabuterimon, but I don't have anything to get rid of it with. I'm doing the thing. I don't need him for the fight that I'm about to go into. Goodbye forever. Hopefully. This will serve my purpose. Our goal now is... I need to get back. I was about to say that I'm shocked I haven't run into anything. Can't even think it. Nuke them. Thank you. We've got levels, we've got a variety. We should be pretty good. Excuse you! I was gone! So we're going to... if I'm remembering correctly, we're going to a new level in, thingy. Kowloon, that's the name of it. Hello! Can I go? What do you mean, no? Screw you. I'm going. You can't see me. Huh? Is there another place in here that I can go? Isn't my goal currently to... Is there another place in here that I can go to get to level 4? No, definitely not. Or level 5? Hello? Mirai? How do I get to where I'm supposed to go? How to level 1? Why the heck am I going to level 1? I feel lied to. Also, who's the child that I'm going to deal with? I feel like I'm missing a lot. Where am I going? Who am I finding? I love Venom Myotismon. Just big boy. Hello? What were you doing? I waited for a while at the meeting place, but when you didn't show, I went on to Kowloon level 5. Please come and join me here as soon as you can. That's where I was trying to go! Anger. Game really said, hey, you have to go to level 1. Even though you know you were supposed to go to level 5. And now, once she's not here, now you can go to level 5. I hate it here. Venom Myotismon, can you get out of my face? Oh, we're going up. Usually we go down. Oh. Hello. You're late. The interchange should be beyond this area, but there's a wall preventing us from going any further. There's no other way around. If we don't do something quickly, we'll lose our quarry again. You want me to calm down? I'm worked up? Me? My father was murdered, and now I'm about to finally get my revenge. Of course I'm worked up! What's wrong with that? You're just worried about me. I didn't ask for your concern. Please don't be worried on my account. You are really a happy-go-lucky person, aren't you? Surrounded by friends and always smiling like a fool. I am grateful about how you saved me before. But please don't put on this weird act of pretending like we're friends now. Ouch! I don't know what went on inside my heart, but as far as I know, you and I are not friends. What was that? Anyone who could say that to me could probably be my friend? What kind of flowery logic is that? Are you expecting to win me over with some sappy words? Yeah. Huh? Good friend, you're so... I'm at a loss for words. It's a dude, but I don't know which dude. Well, well, if it isn't acting President Kamishiro. It is that dude. I hope you're doing well. Mr. Suedo. Surely there's no need for such caution. We all know each other here, no? Oh my, are you upset? Might it be the situation with Arata that's troubling you? I heard about it from her. What did you do to Arata? I merely offered him a tiny bit of assistance in helping his wishes to come true. Consequently, it also made my wishes come true. On the whole, it was very good for our relationship. That's no answer. What the heck happened to him? Let's just say I assisted in his evolution. He wanted power. Great power at that. But even if such was available, there would be a limit as to how much his body could handle. Thus, I recommended assimilation with an eater. He accepted my recommendation, assimilated with an eater, and obtained great abilities because of it. The eaters prey on data to store information. Arata can now absorb data and increase his power. His body is slowly being altered so he can bear it. It appears he's gained some enhancements due to the sudden increase in his powers, but it's not anything to worry about, so just relax. Yuko, the data from your assimilation with the eater was very helpful. Huh? I'm glad I monitored your status on the sly. What had happened to you? You were completely overtaken, and yet here you are! Have no concerns on that point. Adjustments were made and conditions set to clearly prioritize Arata. What's this? Why are you angry? And at what? He has undergone the evolution he wished for. You would deny his wishes? As a real world does with its limits and impossibilities? Yeah? Mr. Suedo, were you aware of Miss Rie's true identity? And did you help her regardless? I noticed that her psyche was something other than human. But there was no way ahead of knowing that she was the Digimon known as Crusadermon. Moreover, her actions have caused me quite a bit of consternation myself. She's attempting to bring about not only the end of the human race, but of the world itself. This is quite out of line with my wishes. It's simply reckless violence on her part. My vision is to see the evolution of our world, not its destruction. Therefore, I have a proposal for the two of you. Although our final goals may differ, at present our objectives should be aligned. Would you therefore consider a partnership? A partnership? With you? The program she is using to control digital waves is a program I originally wrote. Accordingly, it would be a trivial matter for me to render it harmless. However, I would be completely helpless should Crusadermon attack me. So until our objective is met, I'd like to hire you as my bodyguards. What do you say?
A partnership sounds like a good idea for now. At the very least, he can be reasoned with. At least more than we can reason with Miss Rie, who might bring about the end of the world any moment. My, thank you! Well then, let's get moving.
Whoa.
Shall we proceed?
I don't want to deal with him. I don't want to work with him. Whoa.
That's the interchange. Such incredible density for digital wave behavior to be visible at such a level. If we make it that far, can we stop the flow? Yes, we just enter the shutdown command directly. Doing that will block the digital wave flow and should halt the supply to Ixtamon as well. There are traps set up throughout the area. An interference field is jamming communication with the outside too. How very thorough. And does that mean that Crusadermon is hiding somewhere in this area after all? I do seem to be detecting a large data mess. I don't know if it's Crusadermon, but it is certainly one of the entities known as the Royal Knights.
Who's texting me? Alright. Time to explore and fight. Hello! I want them! But you're telling me this game has a story? Yes. Shockingly. This game has a story? Me who now just wants to grind to get the megas that I don't have. Where is it? Copy. No? Code scan. Looks like the log of a hacker who passed through long ago, left as a message for hackers to come. Hacker hint, darkness lies ahead. If you think you're a great hacker, then you know not to underestimate what looks like nothing at all. Eden is just a collection of data. It's easy to forget with the barrage of data sent to Avatar's 5 senses, but this is not the real world. A place you thought was a path can suddenly become something completely different. Darkness, it's what lies ahead. If you're a skilled enough hacker to be able to decrypt this log, you should be able to figure out what that really means. Okay. Hello. What if I don't know what that really means? I love that I was like, yeah, I'm done grinding. Also me. These Digimon, I don't have them. Therefore, I want them. I'm assuming that I'm getting data for them. Yes. I'm glad you killed that one, because I failed to kill the one that I wanted. I love her ultimate so much. Or their ultimate, I'm not sure. Oh. Death! Nice. It's so neat. Funny bunny. I think I already have the bunny. It's the other one I need. I'm also not sure if I already have one of those. I could check, but I don't know what Digimon it is. Have I ever gotten an Infernmon? I'm like, I don't feel like I have. I can check. Excuse me. There's that one, and Telamon. I have gotten an Infernmon before. And I have gotten a Cyber Draymon before as well. Okay, that's fine then. Whoa! We're not questioning that? Hello, Antilamon. Okay, so... It's just a funny puzzle. Okay, that's fine.
Yes, I'm certain that these wicked traps could only have been set by Crusadermon. Probably in order to buy time. They're underhanded as well as malicious. Miss Rie's personality seems to be showing through. What are you laughing at?
I finally got a glimpse of the real you.
You jerk.
Damn! What happened? Why does Ryuko suddenly hate me? Did I miss something? I feel like I'm missing something. Is there a way for me to tell? Okay, I don't know if there is a way for me to tell, but I did it. Hi, Blank. How's the Digimon? We're vibing. It's story time. Oh. Fair enough. I'm so proud of you. Good job. Die. Oh, no, you get to see the thing! I didn't know that would actually show up. The crotch goblin. It exists. Which of these is Chromon's special move? Savage Emperor. What is that, Digimon? Meet my Otismon. He has a crotch goblin. No! There's two parts. The hell is that? It's Myodasmon. Or it's Venom Myodasmon. Okay, I can't get it. I was like, please tell me I can at least get it. Nice, a memory up. Yes, it is. Very much so. Whoa, hello! Die! I didn't think we'd run into a Skull Greymon. There was something I was gonna check. That's an AoE. Do you have a different AoE that does more damage? No. Perfect revival. Screw it, why not? Why am I getting so many text messages? Leave me alone! I'm busy! I'm literally talking about it in the game. Looks like a log of a hacker who passed through a long time ago. Hacker hint. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. If you think you're a great hacker, then you won't hesitate to go anywhere, even places you thought were dangerous. Okay. We're hackers, aren't we?
An off-limits path or a secret door, those restrictions don't apply to us. Oops. No one can tell a hacker what to do.
Fair enough.
Even whether to go ahead or turn back, that's something you should decide for yourself. But don't forget, nothing ventured, nothing gained.
There it goes. Hello.
What a random group of enemies to run into.
Nice. Why? I need to stop killing things with Venom Myotismon. You kill it. No! That's fine. She can kill it. I just don't want to have to see that thing. What? Hello? Relax. I'm trying to get out of here. Thank you. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. Oh. Oh. Insomnia! The traps are being funny. Okay. He needs 6 more levels. Actually, I think he needs like 16 more levels. Right? Yeah. Never mind. And none of the rest of these can digivolve. Yeah. It's just that one. That's fine. Phew, we finally made it. That's the interchange. I've been waiting, human child. Again, I don't know who's... Whoa! Hello! It is as Crusader Mon predicted, thanks to being among you humans for so long. I am Craniumon.
I have sworn fealty to King Drazel. I can't speak. You shall not pass. Where's Miss Rie? Where is Crusader Mon? I need not respond. You are all to perish here. If I may, there's something I'd like to ask. Do you mind? Mr. Swader. Swader, the human who assisted Crusader Mon. The one who failed to catch on as he betrayed his own kind. How pitiful. Yippee! The facts are a little different than that. Well, we can squabble over trivialities later. What I mean to ask, Craniumon, is... do you share Crusadermon's desire to see our physical world destroyed? King Drazel's will is the destruction of the human world. I do not intend to reap the lives of other organisms. I see, I see, I see. Well then, might I request your assistance? What do you mean? I would like to prompt humanity's evolution. Evolve our species from our pitiful, wretched existence into a form that can appreciate the utterly beautiful world that will soon be. Once that occurs, mankind can then live side by side with you Digimon, without any issue, I should think. What do you think? It's a once-in-a-lifetime chance to aid in the evolution of a species. There's no grander chance for an intelligent life form than this. You'd surely like to help, yes? I cannot comprehend this. You speak nonsense. I have no answer for you. No matter what you request, to help you would be to help the humans. That would be the same as betraying King Drazel's orders. You ask the impossible of me. What's this? Blind obedience? How foolish! How dare you? You would mock my fealty? Fealty? You have given up all thought and lack your own sense of will. That is beyond deplorable. You would halt the gears of a turning world? Curse you, you go too far. It is a pride and an honor to owe fealty to King Drazel. Mocking that is unforgivable. With my Clemens Salas, I shall crush you in your nonsensical words. My, I see I've angered you. I apologize. Well, then I'll leave the rest up to you two. What? I'm particularly ill-suited to roughhousing. Oh dear, is he coming? Bruh. What do you mean I have to fight your battles? What are you? You're a vaccine type? Okay, fair enough. I can deal with that. I think. Hoping that I've picked the correct typing. I'll find out soon enough. That did nothing. Understood. Perfect. That's more like it. Boom, 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 boom. Yuko, sweetheart, I know you only have one Digimon, but your Digimon's not very helpful. Nice. I love the music.
I don't know if it's a physical attack or a magic attack, but I guess we'll find out. Nice! Even better, 2 crits in a row. And all these attack ups. Well, any counter is better than no counter, I guess. Kill yourself. And just like that, I win. Boom.
To think I could lose, and to be beaten so soundly. My heart was rife with confusion and doubt. I feared that these feelings, mere slivers though they were, could not be misgivings about King Drazel or Leopardmon and his companions. But indeed they were. That was my true weakness.
You should have said something about it earlier. That is something to take joy in, Craniumon.
Possessing weakness and harboring doubts show that you do have your own free will, more clearly than anyone else. That is an unmistakable change that I can positively affirm that. What a hateful yet strangely delightful existence you humans have. You are beyond my comprehension.
Bye-bye!
Oh my, he disappeared. How sad and how futile. Your words are brazen. You planned for it to go this way, didn't you? I won't dispute it. The facts are the facts. Regardless, sad necessities are still necessities.
Well, we cut off the supply. Ixamon should begin to lose power.
Mr. Swader, were you also involved in my father's death? If so, then I have to. Your father's death was a tragedy. Your father's vision for Eden was truly wonderful. He was one of the very few men I have ever held real respect for. I still regret that I was unable to halt Crusader Mon's rampage. I also know the pain of losing a family member. Crusader Mon said that the Eden my father built is what brought ruin to the digital world. She said that my father and his children were guilty of sin, and that we shall reap what we have sown in the form of humanity's destruction. Is that really true? You must know the truth of what happened. Please desist. It is enough that only Errata should recover his sad memories. And yet if my vision is ever to be realized, all humans will be freed from sadness. Myself, you, those you hold dear, and Errata as well, of course. I must drive out grief from this world. All grief, all causes of grief, and all possibilities for grief gone for good.
That doesn't work, but okay.
Humanity and the world itself will evolve, guided by my own hands. That's crazy. You must be insane. There's no way that's possible. You're right. It's not possible. Now. This is also a sad fact. Until we meet again, as I'm sure we will. The end of grief? The evolution of humanity? Those things simply aren't possible. He's nothing but a bratty child.
He's like twice your age, if not 3 times your age.
Yet he doesn't seem like he was murmuring pipe dreams, or like he was insane. I can't understand him. I see. Nice work. You might have stopped the digital wave supply to Ixamon, but given his sheer data volume, we're not liable to see a big effect right away. For now, we'll have to wait and see. I must be going then. Goodbye. Oh, and I'm sorry for the nasty things I said earlier. I was stuck thinking about Miss Rie. I wasn't in the right headspace. You know when we met when I said all that? What? You don't know what I'm talking about? Then never mind. I said never mind. Just forget it.
How do we not remember?
You're something else. I said to forget it, didn't I? Then I'll make you forget it. Which do you prefer, hacking or a crowbar? So you've forgotten then. Alright then, no problem. I must be going then. Goodbye once more.
Oh, I love my sweet girl.
It seems as if Yuko Kamishiro has changed somehow. Something happened? Oh, you summoned her Yuko the Black-Hearted version. Perhaps it's her doppelganger or something. No, if that were the case, she couldn't talk to us. Doppelgangers can't open their mouths. Then my next guess would be bilocation. She created another copy of herself through force of will. But why, and to what end? Fascinating. Or it may also be an expression of her persona. Everyone knows that she grew up wearing several different masks. The daughter of the CEO, the leader of a hacker team, the unhappy girl growing up alone. It wouldn't be much of a stretch for her to use those abilities to serve her in the real world. This has gotten interesting. This is how a mystery case should be, rife with riddles.
Pumpkinmon. I forgot I had a Pumpkinmon. Well, what am I doing now? A Nakano bulletin board. Okay. I'm going to head to Nakano real quick, but then I am going to take a quick... I forgot this is Nakano. The detective agency's gotta be behind this. I'll just pretend I didn't read that last part.
Hey, we've got another case to tackle. Hope you're ready for another day of hard. Hold on, what's this about the bulletin board? So people are saying this place is taking a turn for the even weirder. Alright. Sounds like the residents have a lot of pent-up frustration that they're letting out now. We definitely aren't lacking in people who have got it out for us. Once you're a bad apple in their eyes, you're always one, even if you're innocent. Let's see what we can do to clear our good name. What do you say?
Okay. Anyway, what I was gonna say is, I'm gonna go get some, or go have some food real quick. So, BRB.
it drums. You don't even have to do too much. You can turn me on with just a touch, baby. I look around and Sin City's cold and empty. No one's around to judge me. I can't see clearly when you're gone. On it, I said, ooh, I'm blinded by the lights. No, I can't sleep until I feel your touch. I said, ooh, I'm drowning in the night. Oh, when I'm like this, you're the one I trust. I'm running out of time, 'cause I see the sun light up the sky. So I hit the road in overdrive, baby. Oh, this city's cold and empty. No one's around to judge me. I can't see clearly when you're gone. On it, I said, ooh, I'm blinded by the lights. No, I can't sleep until I feel your touch. I said, ooh, I'm drowning in the night. Oh, when I'm like this, you're the one I trust. I'm just calling back to let you know I could never say it on the phone. We'll never let you go this time. Ooh, I'm blinded by the lights. No, I can't sleep until I feel your touch. Two-face, yeah. Black, white, left, right, yeah. Up, down, all night, yeah. Can't escape it ever, don't forget my name. I don't feel the same. On a trip, no train. And all these angels and demons keep shouting and screaming. I'm falling from Eden. So love me like a rock star, dancing on a cop car. Nothing in the world can stop me now. Wasted like a rock star, riding in a cop car. No one in the world can help me out. Everybody said that I'm falling. Took another line, I'm calling. I'm so sick of the nonsense. I'ma dive into the mosh pit. I don't really think I'm the problem. I don't really think there's a problem. Me plus me is a problem. One gunshot could solve 'em. Tell my friends I'm sorry though. Tell my sins to go. And all these angels and demons keep shouting and screaming. I'm falling from Eden. So love me like a rock star, dancing on a cop car. Nothing in the world can stop me now. Wasted like a rock star, riding in a cop car. No one in the world can help me out. And all these angels and demons keep shouting and screaming. I'm falling from Eden. So love me like a rock star, dancing on a cop car. Nothing in the world can stop me now. Wasted like a rock star, riding in a cop car. No one in the world can help me when you kiss me like you mean it, and there's no distractions, it's so real, I can feel it in my bones, it's magic, I won't live my life wondering, you're still here, and I'm here, and I'll never let you go, no, I'm gonna love you till the stars finally run out of helium. I'm gonna love you till the mountains crumble at our feet.
Ah! Hold on. I turned up my phone. Okay. More Digimon. I really thought that we were gonna make big progress on the story. And now I'm getting yelled at that I have to do side quests. Whoops, not that. Okay. Let's do some side quests then, I guess. There's only one. This is a case from the Broadway management. There are strange rumors in Broadway. Solve them with these guys. Oh, it's these guys again. Hi!
Hey there, May. You're early today.
Of course, when we heard you had some intriguing blah, blah, blah. When we heard you had something intriguing to share with the club, how could we not rush on over? May, calm down. You're sounding a little overeager. Sorry, detective. She's just a little worked up. That's May for you, and I wouldn't have it any other way.
And I see it's all the same gang from our Shibuya Hirosaka experiment earlier as well. Color me surprised to see you all still part of the occult club. Takes guts to stick around after what happened in Shibuya.
That's all on May. After that experiment, she really started devoting herself to running the club. She's practically on fire. Yeah, I owe it all to you now that I know that strange things are... No. I owe it to you all now that I know there really are strange mysteries like that lurking around in the world. Just don't say I didn't warn you if you get caught up in something serious one of these days. Oh, I'm doing this research precisely to prevent that from ever happening. You have to know what you're up against to survive. Everyone knows that.
Anyway, I'm sorry to call you all out here when you're so busy as it is.
No, it's perfectly fine, I promise. When we hear the occult is afoot somewhere, we can't help but come running as fast as we can. That's our jobs as the Innerden Occult Research Club.
Well, I appreciate your vigor. Still, that being said, Tokyo has more than its fair share of occult phenomena going on these days, so why bother coming to our neck of the woods?
Well, when you put it like that, isn't it obvious? Nakano is leagues apart from everything else you could call an occult mecca around here. Exactly! I couldn't have put it better myself, Kenji. That's what I'd hoped for out of the vice president. Oh, May. Yeesh, Kenji. You're not exactly doing us any favors getting her all hyped up even more, you know. Well, what I said is true. All sorts of weird, unusual things go down here in Nakano. I mean, there's the bleeding mural that's said to have blood gushing out of mouths and eyes in the lobby and the first floor lobby for starters. Then there's the skeleton pool, home to a pile of abandoned corpses that turn to bones overnight. Rumor has it that late at night there are people clad in white flying over the roof while holding a hidden sabbat. And then you've also got the mysterious fish rains that have poured down over Nakano for ages, foretelling imminent misfortune. All of those things remained unsolved so naturally.
Funny you should mention those specifically, because I actually solved them all already.
What? You did? You already solved them?
What's this already talk? This is my home base, and as a detective, if you tell me something weird is up, of course I'm gonna look around. That's all long in the past.
Aww.
Why the long face? I didn't say this case wouldn't be up your alley. As for your reward this time around, how about I give you guys my file with all the so-called supernatural cases I've worked on?
Oh, then of course I'll do it. Tell us more.
That's the spirit. I fully intend to make use of your club's unique expertise for today's case. As we've already discussed, Tokyo has become,
Thank you.
a real hotbed for the supernatural, and it goes without saying that Nakano is no exception. The reports and complaints I've been getting from other tenants don't look to be letting up anytime soon, and so they've asked me to solve some. But even with my assistant on board, there are just too many for us to handle by ourselves. There are essentially 4 different odd phenomena going on around here that I want you guys to solve with your passion and young sensibility.
4 oddities. Okay, got it.
First, I want to figure out who's behind Three-Legged Matthew, who wanders around these parts in search of something. Then, I want you to look into the Katakata, who roams the floors of Nakano Broadway. After that, go look into the Reaper elevator, which ascends from the basement to the 4th floor at 2 a.m. And last but certainly not least, see what you can find out about Master Tip Tap, a spirit.
Ooh, these all sound great. This is gonna be lots of fun to work on.
I've given these legends their names based on eyewitness accounts I've heard. Now it's on you guys to solve Nakano's urban legends, alright? What do you say? Will you go for it?
Okay, this is so exciting. I can't wait to get started. Everybody, we're heading to K Cafe to formulate our plan on the double. May, wait up.
Those two sure can't contain themselves.
Well, we'd better indulge them and head on over. Not like we have much of a choice.
Don't think you get to just take it easy now. You're joining up with them too.
Of course I am. This may be a bit awkward to ask, but I've noticed your assistant kinda just zones out sometimes. Is everything alright?
It's nothing too severe right now, but I can tell things are starting to get unstable with her body. Control over data is slipping. Really, she seems to have even forgotten what's happened there.
That's not great. Well, now that we're well into the night, our time has come to spring into action. Since we're here, might as well start on the 1st floor. We're going through every floor and checking whether these strange things are actually taking place, right?
Right, since the reports of Three-Legged Matthew seem to center around this floor, we'll start with that for now and go from there.
Alright then, let's get to work.
I figured out a little of Three-Legged Matthew's backstory, so get this. 30 years ago, there was this popular Anita doll whose clothes you could swap out. Matthew was another doll who was her ex-boyfriend. Originally, he was described as being her fiance, but another male doll that showed up later, Lance, a diplomat, became popular. At some point, Lance and Anita got hitched, and Matthew was relegated to the ex-boyfriend's position.
Okay.
I wouldn't go that way. If I were you, it's just a bad direction to head in at this hour.
Okay. It turns out there's an epilogue of sorts to Matthew's story. After he lost Anita to Lance, Matthew went insane and attacked Lance, chopped his body up, and sent the pictures to Anita. But things didn't go entirely according to plan. When he tried to send the final piece to her, a single leg. Because as it turned out, Anita was putting Lance's body back together using forbidden dark magic. What Matthew did in response was attach that final leg to his own body, ostensibly in an effort to ensure Lance could never be revived. Ever since, he's apparently been walking around with much difficulty on his 3 legs, roaming around here and there, forever searching for memories of the good old days he and Anita once had. Okay. You know, I think Monica and Kenji make for a cute pair, don't you? Oh, but don't tell them I said that, okay? Nakano Broadway at night feels creepy. I mean, during the day there are some floors of
Some floors I don't like visiting, but this is something else. Nothing really out of the ordinary here. Alright, then on to the second floor. Now to turn our attention to Kata Kata. Well, time's a wasting. Off we go. Who's texting me? What attribute of Digimon do wind Digimon damage most? Electric? From what I can tell, Kata Kata is derived from the famous Teke Teke legend. Teke Teke is an apparition who lost her feet in a train accident. She can travel up to 150 km/h with just her arms, laughing as she pursues people. Sounds like the Reaper from Repo. Kata Kata is therefore an altered form that Tiki Tiki came to adopt after many years. The name Tiki Tiki supposedly comes from the sound she makes when she moves with her arms. So where does Kata Kata come from? I don't think anybody up against a spirit that could go 150 km/h would have any hope of escaping. If you bump into it, it's game over. Monica's such a fraidy cat, but she still loves it when Kenji talks about occult stories all passionately and stuff. Nothing to report here either. Yep, let's make our way up to the third floor. What'll we run into up here, I wonder? Only one way to find out. Let's split up and get to work, everyone. Hey, I think I figured out why she's called Kata Kata. Kata Kata originally lost her legs after falling onto train tracks in Hokkaido, so maybe her name comes from the sound teeth make when chattering. Okay. If you happen to meet Kata Kata, she'll ask, "Need your legs?" And if you don't give her the right response, she'll run off with yours. What's the right response? It's, "I'm using them right now." She's surprisingly cooperative, it turns out. Okay. You seem totally bored, Lily. You're just spouting weird stuff now. Hey, Monica, how are things going with you and Kenji? How far have you two progressed? Tell me, tell me. What better time is there to talk about love than the middle of the night? Why isn't anything special happening tonight? We've got one more floor to go. Surely there's something to find up on the fourth floor. Come on, let's head to the elevator. Alright, come to us, O Reaper Elevator. Make thyself known before us. It's past 2 a.m. now. Why? Why isn't anything showing up? I called out to it and everything, but there's no sign of it appearing at all. This sucks. I hate it. I just want to see the Grim Reaper at least once in my lifetime. Is that too much to ask? May, it's okay. There's still hope. Let's keep it together. Wow, I never took her to be the type to throw a tantrum when things go poorly. May, we're getting worried about you. Why don't we take a little break at the K Cafe? When we met up earlier yesterday afternoon, the owner said it was fine to use it as a break room. It shouldn't be locked. She's not going to listen to reason. I'm in favor of it. I'm beat. I could use a rest after all that investigating. We can't! There's still Katsu Katsu to check. We have to check everything again. Top to bottom. There has to be something here. I just know it. Alright, we get it. Let's just go inside K Cafe for a bit so we can reassess the situation. Sound good to you? There's nothing here! No ghosts, no spirits, nothing! Nothing! Oh, cheer up. Since when does the good stuff ever happen on the first day you do this sort of work? Well, I just want to see Matthew, Kata Kata, the Reaper elevator, and Mr. Tip Tap. It's okay, May, really. I'm sure something will come along soon. Really? You sure? Uh, What's wrong? Don't you guys hear it? Hi, JR. How's it going? You're right. Is that the elevator? Maybe it's Kyoko? But she's not the only resident here. Who could it be? Wait, maybe it's a cop. That sound just now. Did the elevator just arrive on this floor? It's okay. That's good. Okay is better than not. It must have. The Reaper elevator. It came. I knew it was real all along. Oh my god, that sound. Is that Master Tip Tap? But now it's a different sound. Don't tell me it's... Ah! Ah! Wait, was that somebody's voice? Poor guy, give him a heart attack. Whoa, what's going on? What are you kids doing in here? We could ask the same question. Why are you here so late? Late? Missy, it's morning already. I always come in here to relax around this time. Why? Huh? But it's not even 4 yet. Well, actually, it makes sense. My grandpa tends to get up really early, too. Oh, I get it now. That's why the K Cafe owner had this place unlocked, so that this guy could use it. Hey, what's wrong? Huh? Wait, am I seeing what I think I am? Is that a third leg? A crutch? What? What are you blithering about now? Kata Kata? Those detours, are they making that chattering noise because they're misaligned? You also came from that elevator, which would make you the Reaper. Hey, who are you calling a Reaper? And the tapping sound must have come from... No! You mean to tell me this old guy is the one behind all the local urban legends here? You have to be kidding. Oh. May's mournful cries could be heard all throughout the building that night. So, it looks like you guys came through and solved all of the mysteries. I couldn't have asked for a better end result than what you found out. What's so good about it? It was all just because that old guy takes early morning walks. Thank you for the hydrate. Perhaps, but as they say, truth is stranger than fiction. Get real here. Who could have ever seen any of this coming? Thank you for the hip pats. Let me ask you something. While you were out running around solving mysteries, what were you picturing inside your head? Did you see things in pitch dark? Did you hear things in deafening silence? Personally, in my opinion, I'd say such strong human imaginations are key to engaging in supernatural research. I want a smoocher. Valid. I feel like I kind of get it, but don't at the same time. Those are just my own thoughts on the matter. Don't read too deeply into them. Hopefully, having reached the conclusion that you guys have, it's given you some things to think about individually. Now, as promised, I believe I have my files to hand off as your reward. Are we smooching? I assume Kyoko. Those won't be necessary. We'll solve those other mysteries ourselves through our own efforts. Our own efforts and our boundless passion and imagination. Oh, that's a fantastic attitude to have. Wow, Kenji, that's actually kind of cool of you to say that. Perhaps I was out of line then. If you insist that much, then I won't worry about. Oh no, we'll still gladly take them off your hands, Detective. What are you saying, May? Haven't you been paying any attention to what's going on? So? Do you mean to tell me you're not even a little interested in what's inside those files? Really, Monica? Well, maybe a little. If you aren't, then I'll just go ahead and read them by myself. Hey, that's no fair! Man, and here I was thinking I was acting cool for once, too. Aw, Kenji, you did great. Don't let this get you down. Just try harder next time. Well, I'm gonna take off now. Catch you two later. Looks like it's just the two of us again. I didn't expect them to run off with only one of my files. Either way, we can now report back to the other tenants. Those issues have been taken care of. Hopefully, that'll improve our standing a little. How is it taken care of? Just because we know what it is doesn't mean it's gonna stop. Those occult club kids are something, though. They're growing up so fast. Maybe one of these days they'll start to be friendly rivals of yours. That'd be fun, right? What makes me drag my own old bones out here every morning, I wonder? This place feels really nostalgic to me for some reason, but I can't pinpoint the reason why. I can't be bothered doing an old man voice. What the? Miko? Miko? Give me 2 seconds. It's always interesting how mysteries often lead and tie into one another. But I digress. Great work as always. Get ready for another case soon. Now what? I haven't seen Pete in a while. Oh, okay. So now I go to the cafe. I suppose. Nope, can't go in there. I can do that, but I'm not going to because I don't have any, like, uh, anti-heal. There he is. Oh, it's you, huh? Do you do you know what I am? Because I don't. I don't feel anything at all. Not a thing. Whoa. What happened? What? Pete disappeared in front of you? Just come back here for now. A new case just came in that's cause for concern. It could be related to what you just witnessed.
Okay, on my way. Hiya. I meant to go look at the cases. Ghost Cat Building. Old Man Mizushima. I have been looking for so long. My Miko, my poor cat. Please find Miko.
This case comes from Old Man Mizushima.
So many duns? Yeah. Well, I've been playing this for like 80 hours. I've done a lot of quests.
You may remember him as the one behind those 4 urban legends you wrote. Recently investigated with the occult club members. It well and truly is a small world out there, even when it feels bigger than ever in some ways. Anyway, he's tasked us with tracking down his cat. Frankly, during times like this, there's something to be said for a down-to-earth gig like this one. Mizushima said he'd be waiting for you at K Cafe, although he didn't actually state when. It wouldn't hurt to go on ahead and check things out at the cafe, so go do so.
Okay. I love when I go to Care Cafe the first time. And again, not what I'm supposed to be doing. But then afterwards I have to go. Whoa.
It feels like it stopped. I wonder if it was an earthquake.
Welcome. Grab a drink, have a seat, and stay as long as you like. An earthquake? No, I didn't feel anything of the sort. Huh?
So old man Mizushima's not in right now. Alright. You originally met him there early in the morning, right? Might as well come back around the same time and see if he shows up.
Why are we just ignoring the earthquake? The next day, early morning. Transferring all my data to the new phone. Nice, that's good.
Oh, it's you again. I've been waiting, you know.
You stopped by yesterday afternoon but couldn't find me. You must have just had bad timing, kid. I've been waiting here forever for you. What's done is done. Let's just let bygones be bygones and start searching now. Congrats on new phone? Sure. Yeah. I'd be stubborn and use the old phone until it fully dies. I mean, I wouldn't blame you. Just be careful with it.
My Miko, you see, he's inside this wall here. Are you at K Cafe right now? I'm picking up readings of really strong digital wave vibrations from the 4th floor. It's a really huge current coursing through there. My money's on that old time capsule being the cause of them. What's that? An earthquake? No, I can confirm it's definitely not. There's no movement here on the 1st floor. You're just sensing the intense digital wave. It's...
I don't want to know. It's better not knowing. Things are fine just as they are now. It's better if they don't change. Please stop. Don't wake me up from this.
It's Miko.
No, I'm Pete.
Whatever you are, Miko, just come back to me.
I love you. No, I can't. That's too much to ask of me. I'm not. Please, leave me alone. Let things stay just the way they are. I'm sorry, Miko. I'm sorry. Oh, Pete.
Did I finally get through to you again? The vibrations have stopped for now, but the digital waves are still as intense as ever. There's something big brewing in there. As I suspected earlier, they're coming from that old vacuum tube computer inside the wall. The digital waves are just gushing out of there from the old intranet lines that computer is hooked up to.
Wasn't it Pete that stopped that?
So much so, in fact, that they're forming a cybernetic ley line, a digital line of sorts. If this thing persists, it's only a matter of time before its effects are felt in the real world. I need you to go inside that vacuum tube computer and do what you can to stop it. I'm counting on you.
I think we're gonna lose Pete. But I love Pete. He's a sweet boy. I woke up earlier than usual today. Aren't I a good Digimon? You're a great Digimon. Okay. I'm gonna be sad. Please let me be. Don't wake me up from the stream. The entire time it's been transferring. It has said 4 minutes left. I don't think that's how time works.
What's going on with Pete? Only one way to find out.
Pete, baby. Monzimon! Oh my gosh. There's nothing there. Double Monzimon! Dianamon? Yeah? I can't remember if I've been in this before, so I need to explore it. Double Monzimon again! Oopsies. That was overkill. My apologies. Why are there so many Monzimons? Sorry, I'm not trying to rub my mic. That was it was an accident. Shiny. This is a big area. Get him on! My baby girl. Is 64 gigs good or not good? I have no idea how much mine has. Whoops. Oh, that's the way out. Oh. Okay, that's overkill. Has 32. That's good then. You know what that means. You'll never run out of space for lads. Now that the updates are getting bigger. Mm-hmm. Lads in bed. Yes, the gay one wants lads in bed. Okay. I think that's basically this whole place explored. Black Getamon! I love all of my Getamons. I don't care what color they are. Did I go up that way? I think I did. What are these emotes? I have concerns. I love them. I'm enjoying this game. What game? Could send the ball, but that would be a wall. This is fair. I want Digimon still? Oh. Why? Why do you have to know who I really am? No response. Let's find Pete. This place is massive. How am I supposed to find Pete? There was a sale not that long ago of Bandai games. I'm not sure if this was part of it. Data file. Nakano Broadway Construction Part 1. Construction plans for Nakano Broadway, hereby abbreviated as NB, were announced in 1959, ultimately taking 7 years to complete. The reason for the lengthy duration was due to a major issue that routinely manifested throughout the process. During land leveling, underground water leaked, resulting in an immediate halt to all and any work within the area. A sale from a while ago doesn't help me now, does it? Well, that was the one that I messaged you about with the Tails games. I don't know if the sale's still going on or not. A large lake formed and the site was left alone for a long time. Mysteriously, large fish appeared en masse, attracting fishermen. Records also indicate people bathed there in large numbers and that a child at one point drowned in the lake. Today, something terrible happened. A strange Digimon appeared in the middle of my bed. It was so cold in there. Even when I tried calling out for help, nobody came for me. But these two detectives eventually showed up. That's me! She asked me who I was, but I said I didn't know.
so Kyoko gave me a name. She decided to call me Pete because I'm some sort of time capsule. Yep, Pete, that's my name. It made me so happy to have one. Names really are special things to have. Aww. If you're gonna tell me that Pete is the child that drowned in the river, I'm gonna be really upset. Hello, Gurumon. How are you? I love the complete lack of XP they gave me. Nakano Broadway Construction Part 2. No blueprints exist for NB. 1961 saw the Japanese government commence its income doubling plan in order to re-energize the post-war economy. In tandem with unemployment policies, public works projects flooded the country, with major construction companies allotted huge budgets. Around 1962, one such project, the main route for the Shuto Expressway, was completely ahead of schedule. It was at that point that attention turned back towards NB. Idle laborers and resources were funneled into the area from central Tokyo, at which point work on the building commenced in earnest. It's likely that there wasn't time to even think of preparing proper blueprints for NB at that point. Yoshido really likes this girl named Fuyumi Yuki. He always sits me on his lap and tells me all about her. Everything is perfect about her, he says. Her singing, her dancing, her looks, everything. He says she's 1 in a million among idols. I can't do any of those things. I can't sing and I can't dance, but what I can do is curl up and fall asleep on Yoshido's lap. I love doing that. I also just love hearing Yoshido talk to me so happily. That isn't even all the animated emotes. Oh my goodness. I ran out of characters. Damn. I love them. Angemon! I don't even know if I've ever had an Angemon. Nakano Broadway Construction Part 3. With no blueprints to draw upon, concrete was poured and rebar was erected, tailored to the land around the site. When construction was concluded 4 years later, the final building had 3 underground floors as well as 10 floors above ground. East Asia's greatest commercial building was therefore constructed on little more than sheer willpower. However, this came at a cost to some aspects of NB's integrity. The escalator, for instance, only connects the first 3 floors. Most of the underground floors have also gone unused in the ensuing years. Such quirks are a direct result of the circumstances surrounding the building's inception. Yoshido told me that he and his son have been to a World's Fair once. He said that the line to see the moon rocks was really long, so long that it made them tired, but he said his son had a good time. Do you want this? I was looking at him. I don't know if I already have him. I don't have him. I'll take him. Oh. I'll deal with that later. People also call Yoshido Chief Mizushima. His full name is Yoshido Mizushima. Hot soup. Very hot soup. I don't know who this man is. Yoshido is a big important man in the computer room. Excuse me. So he doesn't get to go out with his son much. He's glad that they got to see the World's Fair. I wish I could have seen the World's Fair with Yoshido too, but he and I are always together in the computer room. So that's okay. I'm content. Just die. So the middle is where I came from. Red. Well. Nakano Broadway Construction Part 4. In most cases, large commercial buildings are run by their owners, who control everything from PR to tenants and internal bylaws. BW was an exception to that rule. From the very start, shop and residential spaces alike were sold piecemeal. Piecemeal? I didn't read. People who bought their real estate inside the building were then free to utilize it however they pleased. Because of this, soon after NB opened, shop owners and residents started remodeling work on their respective stores and apartments.
In the end, this meant that formal blueprints for NB weren't drafted until 8 years after the building was originally completed. Even in those early days, the building's layout had already become too unwieldy for anyone to fully grasp at that stage. Yoshido always has me sitting on his lap, petting my head all nice and gently. I love Yoshido. Yoshido always calls me Miko. Miko is a girl's name, but Yoshido gave it to me, so I love it. Aww. Cute, I'm gonna throw up. No, don't throw up. That's bad. Because it's too cute? Okay. Hold on. I need to deal with something real quick because it's bothering me. Nail file. Joke's on you, my buddy won't let me throw up. That's a mood. Same. Okay, I need to cut it. I think it's fine. I'll just file it down. No. There we go. Now I can't find it. Okay. Anyway, back to what we were doing. I'm unsure where I have and haven't been. I've been here. I was looking for the headband redeem and emotes. Good job. I'm so proud of you. Thank you for the hydrate and the stretch. And the headbutts. I did the wrong one. Good job. Uh-huh. Oh, well, I've already been there. 6 seconds doesn't seem that bad. Hi, Ika. How's it going? Thanks for the headbats.
Why was you being so delayed?
Well, I'm all just vibing. Love that. I'm glad you're able to vibe. Oh.
Angel woman!
I need that.
For liking the Tensei edit I reposted, I feel famous!
That's a good edit. He's a pretty man. Nakano Broadway Construction Part 5.
So glad you see my repost that I can subject you to my obsession with men. It's fine.
Hope stream's been going smoothly? It always goes smoothly. I'm just vibing. Doing story and being sad. The basement of Broadway once housed a vacuum tube computer within its walls. It had been brought into the building after the end of World War II by war criminals who evaded arrest, shielded from the prying eyes of MacArthur's GHQ. It always goes smoothly until it doesn't. True. The vacuum tube computer's purpose in those days remains a mystery. It's possible it could have been utilized for things such as mathematical computations or code breaking, but such speculation is unconfirmed. As time went on, there was eventually nobody left to carry on the original purpose set forward for the terminal. At that point, the computer was apparently buried inside a wall somewhere.
It's dark in here. All dark. I can't see a thing. I'm okay being in the dark. I'm not scared of it or anything, but it's never been this dark before. Yoshido's not here. I don't even smell him. I can't go back outside. Yoshido, where are you? Yoshido. Yoshido. Please sit me on your lap and pet my head again. Yoshido. Yoshido. Now you know. Now you know who I really am. I'm... So it's begun, though I have to say this is a bit more than what I bargained for. If this keeps up, the building's going to collapse for sure. Who am I? Somebody, anybody, tell me. Oh.
No, this is too sad. I don't wanna. Oh.
This photo's too big for my small hand. Oh.
Well. By the way, I decided I need to grind because I want to get Angel Woman. I also don't want to be sad just yet. Hence why this is what we're doing. This is sick and twisted! Sick and twisted! It makes me so happy that you know what I'm referencing when I say that. I literally have not seen the show. I just know the meme, and it cracks me up. Why are there Shin's moons? Because she's Dianamon. Diana is, I believe, a goddess of the moon in some kind of mythology, right? Insomnia? How you been? I'm just vibing. You like me asking Insomnia is just assuming that Insomnia knows. Yay, Angemon. Now I need an Angel woman. That's not an Angel woman. She is the Roman counterpart to Artemis. And what is Artemis? Artemis is a goddess of the... Oh, the moon, the hunt, and nature. I was gonna say, isn't Artemis goddess of the hunt? Yes. Neat. There you go. I know who Artemis is. I was just like... As far as I knew, she was just goddess of the hunt. I wasn't aware of all the other little things. Why am I not getting the one that I want? There's a lot of other things too, this is fair. Good night, Burn. Please. I'm not trying to get levels, I just want to get an Angel woman. That's not an Angel woman. That's a Garuru one. Hello, Black Numamon. Black King Numamon. My apologies. I don't have the... There we go. I was like, I don't have the people to fight this. Thanks for the money, I guess. Fertility, chastity, woman, vegetation, transitions, virginity, archery. Yeah, archery was also one that I had known of purely because of... What is it because of? I want to say there's an Artemis in DC. Don't quote me on that. Oh my gosh, give me what I want! Okay, that was overkill. Because I assume once I go out of here with Pete, I'm not going to be able to come back in, which is why I want to get the Angel Woman. Okay. You're really starting to aggravate me. I'm about to start leaving. Let me double check before I keep doing this that I've never gotten an Angel Woman before. Nope. Didn't think so. Have I gotten an Angemon before? There's an Ophanimon. I can't find him, but I'm assuming that I have. There he is. I'm gonna blow up. Why are you gonna blow up? Why? My TikTok algorithm is gone? Oh. Oh no. I'm getting normie stuff! I am so sorry. Okay. The fact that it takes basically the same amount of time to back out of a battle. You have to spam me with videos, please! I will when I go to bed. I have already sent you a decent amount of videos, at least. I just watched them all. Why is there so much? Oh, ew. That's gross. Guys, it's over. I closed and refreshed the app. Did it fix it? Oh, good. So you don't need me to spam you with stuff? I knew that was gonna be the answer. But you don't have to send, like, every video on your For You page. Okay. Why is an Angemon and Angewoman a once in a, like, 100 chance? I'm losing my mind. See, I probably would have just ended up, if my... Yeah, if my For You page just didn't For You very well, I would just go into my following for a bit. Or quit out of the app and go back into it. That was a good idea. The only reason I'm still fighting the Garurumon Angemon combination was simply because I know that they give me enough XP that it's worth it. That's this question every single type of card I collect. Live my brain. Jinshin, Food Fantasy. Honkai. Cats. Me trying to remember literally anything else that you collect. JJK, Twisted Wonderland. Where does that information go? He's not gonna. No, I know. Wondering priority. Dramatical murder. Anything very, very gay. Danganronpa. My Hero Academia Insomnia. Gay tag exists for a reason. Yeah. I'm writing a list that was already there. I mean, I can write a list of my ones, but it's a long list. Mine involves Toilet Bound Hanako-kun, Fairy Tail, Horimiya, Fruits Basket, also Wonder Egg Priority. Okay, can we not? I'm so sick of staring at Garurumon. I'm downloading TFT. Ooh, fair. Insomnia was also going to sort their collection. I don't know if they've been doing that. I got distracted with phone stuff, this is fair. I'm about to start murdering the Garurumons because I'm getting annoyed. I also need a list of what you collect. Was that Tadano in your collection, Insomnia? From Komi? Can I have? Actually, double check that I don't have it first, but... I don't have that edition. I'm losing it! How did I find that combination one time and now I can't find it again? I can find a black Numamon, but I can't find the thing that I actually want. Using my 3DS and for a second it only showed a black screen, but I've got it working again. Let's go. Oh. I love getting poop thrown at me, thank you. Think I finished my list? Nice. I was gonna say, just put it in Karuta and then pin it. Then anybody can look at it. I swear nothing will happen. I'm a mod, but I have no power. I think I'm the only one in the server, other than Pup, who has power. Did you add Sailor Moon to the list? I very quickly skimmed over it, but I wasn't sure if I actually... Yes. Okay. I should yell at him about it. You do you, bestie. Literally none of the other mods have any power either. Okay, I'm about to give up. One more, and then I'm giving up. One more that's not Garurumon. I swear. You know what? This is what you get for not just leaving. Okay. No and a woman for me, I guess. Just think back in 2021, I was collecting Haikyuu and Kakegurui. Yeah. Okay. Time to talk to the cat and become sad. Just Flash Garurumon shot it. Pete. Pete? No, that's not right. That's not right. Oh. Oh no. I didn't know I'd have to fight him. I'm 8-bit. Helps if you hit it. Thank you. Yeah, that's right. My name is Miko. Yoshido is my friend. Pete is your friend. Yoshido's calling out for me. He's been looking for me this whole time. He found me. Yoshido. I didn't fight him, you used the wrong name. I know.
Phew, looks like the tremors have stopped, just in the nick of time, too. That's my assistant for you. You've done well. Now I don't have to worry about any broken coffee cups. Miko, it's really you.
Yoshido, I'm so sorry. You've been waiting for me for so long.
I'm the one who should be apologizing here, Miko. I'm the one who left you alone this whole time. I'm so sorry, my friend.
No, it's okay, really. You don't have to be sorry. I know you've been waiting for me since the day you had to go.
Oh, Miko. Thank you for... If it wasn't for you, I'd have never lived to see Miko with my own eyes again. I should probably explain. You see, back when the vacuum tube computer room was still around, I lived here in this building, away from my family. That computer room was where I used to work. The only family I ever had with me that whole time was Miko here. I talked with Miko about everything there, my memories of my family, Fuyume, Yuki, anything to help keep my loneliness at bay in there. He would join me in the computer room and we spent many hours together over the years. Eventually they closed down the room and sealed the whole thing off with a thick wall, like it was never there to begin with. It was around that time that I lost Miko too. I couldn't find him wherever I looked. I had a bad feeling about where he might have ended up and came back here, who knows how many times to rescue him. But in the end I couldn't do anything for him. I gave up and over time nearly forgot about him. Before I knew it, it had been decades since we'd last been together. I can't thank you enough for making this happen. We couldn't have been reunited without you, kid. Thank you. Thank you so much. Now we can go back to living together again. Thank you. I'll never ever forget this day.
Oh, Pete!
I see. Nice work. I can only imagine how hard it was, but you really did a good job. So our Pete was actually a cat named Miko, sealed deep inside a wall along with that old vacuum tube computer from the American occupation days. And somehow, using the building's intranet, or rather the power of its ley line, he merged with the computer and became a Digimon. That old cat's had a hell of a life, wouldn't you agree? We can't say for sure what the actual assimilation process entailed, but at this point, we know better than to doubt it happened. It's amazing just how much and yet how little the digital and real worlds are siphoned off from one another. I imagine the reason Pete showed up again after all those years is because of the digital wave of normalities we've seen. But you know, there's still one thing about the whole story that bugs me a little. You mentioned that towards the end, old man Mizushima said, now we can go back to living together again, right? What do you think he meant by that? Not only that, but in the case you solved earlier where he was the one behind the urban legends, how did he keep breaking into the building? Let's assume for the sake of argument that he somehow had access to an entrance that let him come and go at the timing he did. If he'd just physically been getting into the building so much that way that he was being reported, you'd think something would have gone differently. Got any theories you'd like to propose? Yoshida Mizushima. If we looked into his backstory, we might be able to find our answers pretty easily. What do you think? Should we dig a little more?
I think the answer is he's dead.
Please leave us be. Don't go looking for us. Ah, that's understandable. It's probably best we do indeed let sleeping dogs lie. Alternatively, we could let the occult club kids know about this. I bet they'd have a real field day going after it. I mean, they came face to face with a real... You know what? Nah, let's keep it to ourselves. Not all mysteries in this world need to be solved. Nakano Broadway brings many things together. The spirit world and the world of the living, the normal and the surreal, and now the physical and the digital. Truly, nothing is impossible in this crazy hole in the wall home we call home. Yep, sure. Monster High! Platinum Sukamon is at max level. Excuse me. Alright. And that is me for tonight. Oh my goodness. Thought we were finishing tonight? We were definitely not finishing tonight. I don't know how much story is left, and I have work tomorrow. Good night, Blank. Um, yeah, I have work in the morning. Plus, I have other things that I need to do before bed. You work, yeah. So, I don't see anybody to raid, so we're just done for tonight. But yeah, thank you everyone for hanging out. I don't know when I'll stream next. That will be, I don't know, up to whatever I'm feeling. But when will my husband come back from war? But yeah, I'm done for tonight. Thank you everyone for hanging out. I will see y'all next time. Bye.